If the fourth night of the Republican National Convention didn't make you smile, this mask definitely should. Especially that speech from Ivanka Trump. In fact, in today's video, we're going to make a prediction about 2024. Bender from Futurama has always been one of my favorite characters, basically because he had no filters and told it like it is. And that's kind of going to be the theme of today's video. Now, if you would like your very own Bender mask, by all means, head over to the Florida Maquis Mask Store and grab one for yourself. I've been meaning to put this mask up for quite some time because Bender would be a great moderator for the debates, if they're even going to occur. There's already talk now about how the networks can intervene in the debates to make them, quote-unquote, more fair. And I'm going to show you that on Google and liberal news outlets now because they realize how lopsided it is. They realize how badly they are doing this close to the election. It's virtually unrecoverable. And I think they know it. They're just going to try to explain the defeat, the epic defeat of Joe Biden. Because it's 2016 all over again, guys. There's an aspect of the election that I've not heard anybody talk about that is exactly like 2016. Now, also, real quick, we were over on Twitch last night, and I was playing the game, talking with everybody about what was going on, and I also had the RNC off to my left watching that while I was doing it. The game is just a backdrop. We're playing through the expansion Blade of Galadriel, Middle-earth Shadow of War. We've really kind of motored through the expansion a lot faster than I thought we would, and tonight it seems like we're going to be facing the final battle in only a few days. So I suppose that would probably make sense for it just being an expansion, but over the last 21 days we have played through the entire game, and if you are interested in it, you can come here to Twitch and watch from day one all the way through, and you can see everything that we've done. So all of the popular clips, all of the full-length videos, starting from 0 all the way to the end. So this is going to be the President of the United States in 2024. Guarantee it. Right now, gonna make that prediction. Lord willing, if no major event occurs after Donald Trump takes the next 4 years, which for me is a foregone conclusion, in 2024, his daughter will run and she will win another huge landslide. The way she delivered that speech last night, the tenor, the tone, the look, and don't underestimate how shallow Americans are and how our society is changing. We are moving from a society that was dominated by much older people, the boomers, to a society that's now going to have a much larger population of younger people. And she's going to resonate with them. She has been very astutely traveling around the country and talking to young people who are by far and away much more excited about getting back to normal than you would think, especially than you would believe if you listen to the parentheses D. The way she carries herself, and looking back at the last 4 years, what she's done and where she's traveled, I promise you this is their plan. I made a video. In fact, I'll find the link to it and put it down either in the description or the first pinned comment about 2-3 weeks ago, talking about President Trump's secret weapon. And it had a lot to do with Goya and her promoting them when the CEO of Goya came out and said nice things about Donald Trump, her father. She parlayed that perfectly. She has very quietly in the background developed a coalition. She really, really has. Most people don't know up until 2018, she was actually a registered Democratic voter in New York. That's when she changed her affiliation. It was 2018. So she's going to be able to speak to both parties. This is going to be the first female president of the United States of America. I'm telling you right now, the way she resonated, the way that she came across was so stark compared to what's going on over on the other side. And what's going on over on the other side is this. This is the 2016 connection. And why they're putting the articles out on CNN about how to make the debates fair, about how to have the media intervene in real time to make it fair for Biden. You see, in 16, Hillary thought it was her turn. She had stepped aside for 8 years for Barack Obama. Now, Joe Biden thinks it's his turn. And I thought this would be a great Bender meme to interject here. Oh, wait, you're serious. Let me laugh even harder. Joe Biden, because he was VP for 8 years, now thinks it's his turn. And that's why he is so angry. Because he knows he's going to lose. Just like when she lost. It was all anger all the time. All anger all the time, and that's why the media is saying it's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. And they don't realize who they're running against. They're not running against Donald Trump, they're running against the people that vote for him. The American people. That's the truth. This is what the media does not get. They're not defeating a man, they're trying to defeat an idea. And the Republicans, I hate to say it, well, I should say this Republican, Donald Trump, is talking about ideas while they're still stuck on people and personality. The idea of American exceptionalism, the idea of getting back to work, getting back to normal, while they're still hung up on personal attacks. Once again, Bender. Can't have corrupt politicians if you kill all humans. He was just always able to look through everything and see the exact truth. But 2024, you mark my words, this is going to be the first female president of the United States. Guarantee it. She's going to be 39 this year. She was born in 81. I believe you only have to be 35 to be president. Some people have said 44, but that's not correct. Because I looked it up, it was 35. So she will be 43 years old. She'll be just a little bit younger than Kennedy. And she resonated last night in a way that many did not expect. And I know it seems shallow. I know it seems like it's just a visual thing, but coming out to introduce her father, the President of the United States, in a double off-the-shoulder blouse thing with her hair wasn't up, it was down. It was like she was going to go out and have drinks later. Just very relaxed. And the speech itself, it wasn't just platitudes. She spoke about actual policy with numbers and statistics, with no teleprompter and no notes. She wasn't looking down at the podium. She wasn't rote. She wasn't looking like she was uncomfortable with all of the numbers. It looks like she was just talking about her day. The way she delivered that speech. She got a double standing ovation for it. And this is the kind of thing, the kind of attitude, the quiet confidence that people want to see in their leaders. And right now, she is the heir apparent. Pence is almost too quiet. You know, he's, I think the man has a good heart, but I really think he's just not quite suited for that position. I'm not saying that if it came down to it, he couldn't do it. I think he would probably acquit himself well. But as far as an actual leading horse, so to speak, this is your candidate for 2024. Even more so than her brothers. I used to think her younger brother, but Don Jr., but not after last night. Not after last night. Not listening to what she said, how she said it, the way that she delivered it, and the stark contrast between the quiet confidence And the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that were there, and the excitement level versus this, I mean, it's just the same thing over again. They're just doing the same playbook. And real quick, before we leave, here's the article. How to make the Trump-Biden debates fair. And they say right down here, okay, here it is, just so I don't misquote them. So how do we have debates that are a service and not a circus for the American public? I think it's important the debate commission recognizes the challenge of the moment. One of the debaters seems incapable of sticking blah, blah, blah to the truth. They must structure the format to take that into account to allow for the moderator to call out lies, no matter who they come from. The television networks also have an important role to play here. The liberal-controlled, liberal-directed media has a role to intervene. Listen to their quote. Just broadcasting what gets said in real time creates a perverse incentive to not tell the truth during the debate, as if we're all a bunch of dummies that can't figure things out for ourselves. They have to deliver us their version of the truth, what they believe to be the truth, and they're saying they're going to do it. They literally are saying right now, factually, this is exactly what they're going to do in these debates, that they're going to try to intervene on the behalf of the liberals, shut off mics, or correct what they don't believe to be the truth. And they think that's going to resonate with the American voter. Please let them try that. It'll be even more lopsided, because then it'll be confirmed that they're corrupt, that they're in the bag, and because they're announcing that's what they're going to do. They're going to tell Biden everything to say that they're not going to disagree with, and then any opinion they disagree with, why are other people allowed to have an expressed opinion that's not the same as mine? It's just the same thing over again. It's crazy to see. It really is. So either way, if they don't have a debate, Trump wins. If they have a debate under the circumstances that they want to create it, where the media intervenes to help Joe Biden, that's going to make the landslide even worse. So I will leave it there. I'll let you guys make up your mind for yourself, but this would be a great advertisement, even with nothing on it, for Donald Trump. It really would. Because it's a tell it like it is, side versus the let's make it up and let's tell it like we think it should be side. So, totally up to you. Would love to see you over at Twitch every night. Tonight will be night 22 for the final battle of Blade of Galadriel. I think that's going to be a fun one, and knowing me, I probably won't win it first way through, so we'll probably be there for a while. So, but trust me when I tell you that. Oh, and by the way, these two, Lagarde and Merkel, are going to regret snubbing her so badly. Trust me on that too. Like, share, subscribe.